You'll probably spend around 1,600 hours on your phone this summer. What if you take a little piece of that lazy time and turn it into something cool? Your English will actually level up with just an hour a day during the vacation. That's what I did along the way, and it actually worked. In this video, I'm going to share 3 tips to help you make it happen too. And let's get into this. Tip number 1, get an accountable speaking partner. My top tip is to get a speaking partner. A speaking partner actually acts like a disciplinarian. I don't think most people can wake up at 7 a.m. during vacation by themselves, but if you don't want to waste your mornings while struggling to get up early, find a person who holds you accountable. Make an agreement that if someone fails to wake up at a certain time for a daily English conversation, some kind of a punishment will go, like paying a small fine or something like that. And if you keep doing this for 30 days, it will turn into a habit. Your circadian rhythm would adjust to a healthier and early routine. So, what do you do with a speaking partner? Just small talks. We used to talk nonsense, shoot the breeze, just whatever that is on our mind. Then we move into formal work. We do speak practices. Pick a topic, then try to give impromptu speeches, just like preparing for a speak competition. We also practice debating. If you have a group of 4 to 6 people, you can actually do a mini debate. And I think that is one of the best speaking practices in English because it doesn't just help with your speaking, it helps with your thinking, organizing, expressing your thoughts and ideas clearly. That's what I used to do with my partner. In that kind of environment, your creativity and confidence will be fully unleashed. You can say whatever that is on your mind, even swear if you want to. So, yeah, find someone who shares your values, has a similar level of English with you, and who you can genuinely want to talk to. And yeah, most of all, you develop intimacy with your partner. You grow close as you talk daily, share thoughts and feelings, and have fruitful discussions. It is always good to have a friend, especially a person who makes you better. What if you have no one to reach out to you? Well, you can actually invite the person who you would like to speak English with. It is very nice for you to make the first move. And actually don't suggest using software because that's not intimate, not close, and not like routine based. I still would like to suggest you find out a real person who you know and have met in person and would like to talk to in person. Tip number 2, make the most of your home environment. Your home during college vacation is the best place for English learning. Most of the time, you'll be alone, and no one will interrupt or get mad at you for speaking out loud like your college roommate. Space is precious for college students because on campus we have to share our dorm rooms, library, study hall, pretty much everything with others. It is very hard for us to speak English out loud, read aloud, or casually listen to audio because we are always worried about bothering others or being bothered by others. This limits our potential. So, space is what college students value so badly. But at home, you can make the most of it. Personally, I always cherish moments when no one's around. That's when I do my best English practice. Speaking out loud, doing casual listening, even just describing my surroundings in English. It doesn't require full attention or energy. You can play a podcast on the background while playing games or doing chores or whatever. Take advantage of this no one around environment. Use your phone speaker to play English podcasts or videos at full value if you want. Read aloud, speak your thoughts, describe your day. It is very simple and effective. And the biggest advantage is that it is of no burnout. It is not like filling out a test paper and getting drowned out by those weird exercises. Tip number 3, finish an English book. Every English learner dreams of finishing a full-length English book, but during the semester with homework and obligations and socializing, and we rarely have time for that. Vacation, however, is the perfect time to do it. No homework, no pressure, no obligations, no socializing, just you and your goal. So finish that book you have been thinking about. I have finished several novels during vacation, some over 400 pages long, the books that I never thought I would finish in my life. But if you don't feel like reading at home, go somewhere else, a coffee shop, a public library, anywhere calm. Find your own spot and make it your own reading space. Reading a book during vacation is more than a way to gain solid English proficiency. It is a time when I kind of refresh myself. As I was driven exhausted by the pressure, anxiety, and narcissism during all these classes and all these pure comparison or frivolous events around, reading a book during vacation is a way for me to take a break and really step back to perceive the greatness, generosity, and kindness of the world. Instead of flooding myself with instant, continuous hits by short form videos, I like things that are slow and peacefully narrated. Consuming only one piece of content like this feels more relaxing than watching 50 shorts a day. So, picking a book and finishing it is my go to suggestion for the vacation. If you want tips on how to choose and finish an English book, I've made another video so you can check that out where I've explored this topic in detail. Finally, why does English during vacation matter so much? And I think I have two key reasons for that. First, consistency. If you stop learning English for 2 months, you'll lose your edge. Our brain works on a simple principle: use it or lose it. If you don't keep practicing, you will forget things very fast. So keep that habit going, even lightly, to keep your English retrieval strong for the next semester. Second, vacation is when you rediscover the real meaning of learning English. Without tests, homework, or pressure, you can use English to explore the world. Follow your curiosity and make English meaningful. It becomes something personal, not just a school subject. Honestly, I never studied English for the sake of tests, and during vacation, I completely forget about exams. I just use English to discover things that I care about, and that makes all the difference. So yeah, that's all I would like to share in this video. Just 30 minutes or an hour a day, and your future self will thank you. And you can put your trust on me. So that's the end of the video. Hope you have a great vacation, and I'm Johnny English here. Happy learning, and I will see you next video.